Dennis.
Hey, I'm Dan. We're here with Horses, Hearts, and Homes.
You know, Dan, everything I need to know about my wife I've learned from a horse.
Ain't that funny? Because everything I know about my horse, I've learned from my wife.
That sounds kind of ridiculous to me, but the fact is, I mean, I never will forget when you were here watching me work with a horse, and I looked over and you're over there shaking your head and kind of grinning and laughing, and I asked you, so what's the matter with you, Dan? You remember that?
Yes, sir. I do.
And what was your answer to me?
I don't know. It's been a long time. No, I'm just kidding. I watched you work with your horse, and I realized that what you do with your horse is what I'm doing with couples, trying to help each other understand each other and have a relationship with one another. I get a lot of relationships standing in front of me or sitting in front of me that are broken. In fact, I'm their last option. They come to me and say, well, if this doesn't work, it ain't going to work, we're going to go get a lawyer. And so there I am, sitting there like a monkey in a log, saying, I don't know if I'm going to be able to help this at all. So I have learned how to try to grasp other things and show them, hey, it's like this or it's like that. And I came to the barn, watched you build a relationship. You call it training, and I saw it in another way, building a relationship with your horse. And it was using the same principles that I use inside a counseling room, trying to help couples who are desperate and broken and don't know what to do. Now, how about that?
That don't sound interesting, but I remember my reaction to it at first. When, you know, Dan, what you're saying might be true, but I get along pretty good out here in the barn. But when I go in the house, it ain't very good.
Yeah, in fact, I think you said I throw my hat in the door and I wait to see if it comes out in pieces.
That's right.
And if it stays in, then okay, she's in a good mood, I can come in.
Yeah. A lot of days I couldn't even get it in the door. I mean, it didn't come back out.
Afraid to even get to the door.
Yeah.
And that's the place a lot of couples are today. They're just broken. They're unhappy. There's no peace whatsoever within their relationship. And I think we've got a pretty good solution. I think we can help some good folk out there understand each other, understand what a relationship means, and if they like horses and understand a little bit about horses, we're going to take some of those principles and apply them inside the home, and I believe it'll change their lives.
I also remember my first reaction when you said that. Would you mind if I sat down and talked to you and Cindy? And I said no. I said I've had all the counseling I can stand for one lifetime.
Yeah, and in fact, I think the exact words you use is, we're not going to open up that Pandora's box again. Okay. So you had gone to other counselors, you had spent a lot of money trying to get some help, and nothing ever really worked.
Yeah. And
it's frustrating. And I think a lot of that is because a lot of counselors today believe in Freud. And Freud believes that the truth is within all of us. And if I, as a counselor, can ask you the exact question to get you to the truth that is already inside of you, then I don't really have to show you how to do anything. You'll just discover it on your own.
You mean that question of how does that make you feel?
Yeah, that's the one. And how does that make you feel? Hopefully getting you to understand you.
That makes me feel like coming across the table and choking the counselor. Yeah. That makes me feel.
Yeah, and I ain't never going to ask you that question in my life. I like my neck. So, knowing that, I don't agree with that. I think that some of the best things in life we have to be shown how to do. You don't just put together a bicycle from Walmart. If you have to put that thing together, they give you a set of directions. This is how you do it. Step 1, step 2, step 3. And at the end of the day, you've got a bicycle that's completed. And we do that with something so simple as a bicycle, but your marriage and your relationship affects everything else in your life. Everything. And we don't tell anybody how to do it. So here's what I say. If you're broken, if you're tired of being broken, come back. We'll help you. We'll show you some examples, some principles that will change your life, and I think you'll like it.